I take it to be an excuse because I've been there. But there is a solution for it. Let's roll the intro. I remember starting out in the film making work that I do right now. That's like 6 years to 7 years back. I'd never thought of buying a camera. I've never thought of buying a laptop. Actually, I just bought a laptop. That was around 2022. That is when I owned my first ever personal laptop. But when I started out, that was the year when I was joining school. I was a very young boy, but at campus, I was really, really broke to an extent that if I needed to have anything, I had to either call my parents or call my brother, who by that time was working. So, one time, my uncle decided to take me to this, it was like more of like a training area. It was like a short course for me to learn the media work. By then I was very passionate about presenting, being an anchor. You know, when you're growing up, you usually have those big dreams and you want to be a superstar, you want to be known. But once you start learning those things, learning the practical bit of it, those planning and those ambitions and timing changes. So my timing really changed. But as we were training, that one girl came in the training room with a camera. She was putting on a camera and I was like, wait a moment. I think I need to start doing production. So that was the year I started learning camera work, photography, and the vision kept on. So I would come, train other people. We are talking about anchoring, news anchoring, presenting. My focus was on the camera to an extent that even when we were shooting demos, I decided to be on the camera to help out on shooting. And later on, I went to YouTube and I started learning these things online. But all the way when I was learning, I never had a camera. All the way when I was practicing, I never had a camera. And straight away I started working for these clients. I started getting money to support me as I was still in school. And I was able to finish school without even buying a camera. But I was really known by so many people in the industry, and they would call me for work. They would really call me to support them on different film sets, on different shoots. And I would also hold meetings during that time for production, for some production shoots. And let me take you just back a bit. Before I even finished school, I got this company that was willing to hire me as their official photographer. That was Media Challenge Initiative. So I worked with them for over 6 years, 6 years solid. So they had these cameras, they would buy cameras, they would have computers. I used those, and I used that time to learn and perfect the skill. I'm still learning, but I mean, you don't need to have a camera for you to learn photography. You don't need to have a camera or to own a laptop for you to learn editing. One thing you need to do is to look around your area, to look around the place you live. Who are those people that have cameras? Who are those people that have these computers? After all, this skill is going to make you money. All I advise you to do is to intern with these people, or even make a deal with that person with a camera. You're going to be carrying their camera bag, or even accept to do work for free when it's not paid, and in return they allow you have their cameras or even access these machines for free. In the long run, if you're really serious about what you want to do in life, it will not even take you a year when you're perfect with these skills. And with that aggressiveness and willingness to learn, this person will hire you to support with their creative work. So the discipline in this story today is you don't need these big cameras that we usually see online. You don't need these big machines that you see other people using. All you need to do is start from zero and find people who have those equipment. One of the books that I read that has impacted my life so much is called What Next After University. So Mr. Ambrose Chivuka talks about how your life will be after university and what you need to do before you finish university. And one of the statements he makes in that book is that degree or that certificate won't get you a job, but the skills that you will attain during that course are the ones to get you a job. So I believe if you decide to get those skills on other people's equipment and other people's gadgets, you will be hired by production agencies, by any photographer around the area that you live, or even as you're learning, you will be able to post this work online. You never know, one day, one time, someone will give you that call that will be life-changing. Give up the excuses, find a friend who owns a camera, who owns a machine, and learn those skills. Don't wait when you'll buy your own camera. I'm Pius Jagenda. This is Stories with Jagenda. Peace.